Alright, this is now my third attempt trying to film this fucking Kyrie Irving video. I filmed one just barely, uploaded it, took like 15 minutes to upload. I thought, oh, my Wi-Fi's just done, whatever. No. Somehow, it turned it into a 36-minute slow-mo video. Didn't record it in slow-mo. Didn't press slow-mo, watched through the video, it was fine. I looked at my camera roll, it said 10 minutes. Doesn't matter. Uploaded it, said 10 minutes, went to go to the description, add the usual details, just that kind of thing. It froze, so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll, close out the app. Sucks I have to upload it again, but whatever. I close out the app, and I go to upload this again, and all of a sudden, I'm like, when did I record a 36-minute video? That looks like me tonight. Did I accidentally leave my camera on or something? I scroll through, and I go to the video. And I'm like, oh. Did I leave my camera on? I know I just said that, but I had that thought again. Did I leave my camera on? And so I scroll through the video without sound, because usually, like, if, I leave my camera on, it's gonna, be, like, in my pocket, or, I'll be covering it up accidentally, just something like that. Like, it's clear that I didn't mean to, record. And I scroll through without sound, and I just see my face just... And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Yes, way. It happened. So look, sorry. I recorded 2 10 to 15-minute videos for you. Neither worked. One, I forgot to press record. The other one turned into a 36-minute slow motion video. If you want me to upload that, let me know. Maybe you can put it in, 12 times speed and have a good video. But this, I'm going to just run through really quick. It's my third time recording this, so I got the details down. But yeah, Kyrie Irving, supposed to make $42 million if he accepted his player option this year. Declined. He will now make $39 million, I believe $112 million for 3 years. The contract details aren't out yet, as he can only sign on July 2nd or 3rd, early July. I apologize, I can't remember the date, but I mean, the contract's done. He just needs to sign it. I'd be shocked if that changed. My guess is it's a 2+1. My thoughts on the deal are, I don't love it. I get this does help them with cap space this year, but I don't think this is the year you're able to contend. I know you sort of have to, but I don't know. What about in future years when you're going to want to start building around Cooper? What about when you're going to need to give Gafford an extension? What about when you're going to need to give Jaden Hardy an extension? What about when you're going to need to give Najee Marshall an exception? I know he's, older, but if you like him, you're going to need to re-sign him. He was on a shorter-term deal. What about, if you want to go out and try and find a star creator? I still think you need a star creator, even with Luka. Luka. Oh, my God. Even with Cooper and Kyrie, I discussed, I worry that the Kyrie we all know and love just is gone. He relies a ton on his first step, and the thing that ACL probably affects the most is your first step. We've seen some of his efficiency markers get worse. We've seen some of his play get worse with time. And ultimately, that's because he lost some of his first step, and he had to rely on his jump shot more. Now look, Kyrie's still always going to be a totally fine player. He's going to be, dare I say, a pretty dang good player. We're still going to have those highlight moments from Kyrie. I wouldn't be shocked if it was once a game. I just don't think the, 25, 5, and 5 on 50, 40, 90 Kyrie is there anymore. I worry about his health going forward. I worry about his production going forward. And I worry about how this hamstrings the Mavericks going forward. Coop's going to be ready to compete year 2 or year 3, if not year 1. And I don't know if he can do that with his team. So, yeah. I also don't like it because they gave Daniel Gafford a 3-year, $60 million extension, $20 million for a center who, in my opinion, is not that good. A little ludicrous to me, but whatever. But yeah, I think this this, along with the Gafford extension, even though both don't really kick in until next year, I think this harms their ability to contend in the future, as they need some sort of guard. This puts them into, I believe, the first apron this year and then the second apron next year, just with, both of those kicking in. But yeah, I don't love it. I love Kyrie, one of my favorite players ever, but I don't love this for the Mavericks. So let me know your thoughts. Love you guys. Next, I'll be recording a CJ McCollum video at midnight. I work at 9. Still have to shower. Still got to eat dinner, but yeah.